hang out, see what happens.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I just like to meet different guys, see what's
Yeah,
up, you know?
yeah.
The following video contains trained professionals under the guidance of law enforcement. Do not attempt to reenact what you're about to see further. This video has been heavily censored to abide by YouTube's community guidelines. For the uncensored and extended version, check out my local $4 a month. Guys, for uncensored content and to help support me do this long term, make sure to join my locals for $4 a month in the pinned description below. I'd appreciate it. And make sure to follow Nicky Sal on Facebook. He's a catcher I collabed with on this, so make sure to give him a follow and everything. And let's get into the video.
Do you care to just sit down and talk? Okay. I have my associate with me. If it's okay, if he comes in, he's just gonna hang out with us. No harm, no foul.
It's a cute dog. What
Kind of dog is this? Come in?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
What kind of dog is this?
Just a random mix of things. He's like his own mix.
Oh, is he? He's a cutie. Sit down. Let's talk. You can sit here. We'll sit over here. You care if we turn this off?
What show is that? Is that Law and Order?
No, it's Matlock. So what's up?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me that. And I just want you to know I am gonna record just for my safety and just for you to know that we're not gonna hurt you or anything, okay, my man? But you know, like I said, I'm not law enforcement, neither is he. We just want to have an honest conversation with you. I don't think you need any trouble.
So just sit over here, I guess.
But I just would kind of just like to know, like, what was the plans here with JJ here tonight? You invited him over.
I don't know. We were just gonna hang out, see what happened.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. What was like the game plan?
I don't know. Just hang out, see what happens.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I just like to meet different guys, see what's
Yeah.
up, you know?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, man. How old did he say he was?
A little bit younger.
Okay. All right. Do you remember what he told you? What age he
don't.
told you? Okay. Well, let's guess. Let's guesstimate. What
Under
do you think?
18.
Okay. All right. Does ring a bell?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have the messages.
He said he was. Now, how old are you? How did you say you were again, man?
I'm a little bit older.
What age do you think would be appropriate for you to actually meet? Like,
Probably nothing.
no, at your age, what age minimum do you think would be appropriate?
18.
So how do you go down to a 18-year-old?
I was just willing to meet the person, see what he was up to. I wasn't...
Yeah.
Okay. But we're gonna be done with this.
That's fine. You can kick us out at any time. We're not, holding you. But I think with the messages that we have and how things went in the text messages, I think it just might be a good idea just to talk to us about it, so this doesn't leave our hands and ends up on somebody's desk that you probably don't want it to end up on.
Okay.
Okay, because we are talking about an old boy here that you invited to
But
come over to
nobody
his
is
house.
here.
Right. We prevented that, thank God. Okay. So the severity of this is you invited a 15-year-old boy to come here, and like I just got done saying, the extent of these text messages and what was said, I think it might be a good idea to just sit down and just talk to us about it and be thankful that we came and not somebody else.
So what do you want to know?
We want to know what it is about younger kids that you find attractive, man. Because listen, you just said that you should stick with 18 plus, which, I mean, that's still a little bit young to me, I think. 18 plus is still a little bit young. But why not stick to a legal age? Why would you invite a 15-year-old here? Knowing the repercussions that could potentially happen. Because like, what if that 15-year-old goes and tells their parents or someone finds out? You know the repercussions. You can go to prison, and you know what the inmates think of people like that.
I understand.
So we're trying to ask what you were thinking.
I don't know. I was just thinking it was just a person that needed a friend. Like, I'm not saying anything needed to happen. Yeah, it could have, but like,
Yeah.
it wasn't going.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it's possible.
I wanted to see what happened.
Okay. Was there anything spoken about in the text messages?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Do you remember what?
Not specifically, no.
Okay, I could re-jog your memory. I like to kiss, cuddle, and I prefer talk. And then, as the conversation went on, more into the conversation, the address was dropped and some more sexual talk. Well, I want to kiss, cuddle, and so basically, so you're inviting this boy to come over, and you're telling him that you guys are going to do all this stuff, that you're okay with that. So God forbid.
I'm just saying it was a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's black and white here,
Right, I understand.
Right. Excuse me. Have you ever been with somebody younger before?
No.
Okay, so this is just your first time?
Yeah.
Kind of just trying to explore a little bit?
It was just a cute guy on Grindr.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you think the reason is that there's like laws on like age gaps?
Probably mental development, I would assume.
Before you invited the kid here, do you not think anything like that? Like, okay, I'm way more mature, I'm way older than this said old kid. You don't think about anything like that?
Not really, no.
No? So you just did all this with no thought or bearing on like how this can affect the kid psychologically long term, what the potential repercussions are for you. You just are like, okay, yeah, this wants to come over. Let's say this and then send them the address.
Got it.
Well, that's what happened.
I mean, that is what happened. You're right.
Hey, I appreciate your honesty, man. I do, honestly. I know this is probably really hard to talk about, and we'll try to make it as.
So why are you asking about this? Like, why is this a thing that you're doing?
Well, we're trying to understand why is this a thing that you're doing.
Well, I want to know why it's a thing that you're doing.
No,
Like,
I get it.
You get it?
Yeah,
like,
no, I get it. Yeah, and we'll answer any question and we'll tell you everything. We still have a little bit to talk about first, though, if that's okay. Our main thing is just we just want to make sure that you might not need any help. If you want some help, we might be able to offer you some help, some counseling, something along those lines. And like I said, I think just with the conversation, I think this is all that we need. I don't think you need trouble.
I was just curious.
Yeah. And look, we're curious about why you invited.
Why I was curious.
Right.
So there we are.
Yeah. So I know you said you've never done this before. You've never talked to anybody else on any other apps that you're on or anything like that.
Usually just Grindr. I assume everybody's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, you assume they're 18, but when you're specifically straight up told that they're 18, what is your job to do as a grown adult?
Right.
I'm asking a question.
I know, I understand what you're saying. I mean, obviously, it's to say no and, like, whatever.
Are you an only child? Do you have siblings?
I have siblings.
Brothers, sisters?
I have 2 brothers and a sister.
Older, younger?
2 older and 1 younger.
Is the younger your brother or your sister?
My sister.
Yeah, how would you feel if you're, almost 40, an almost 40-year-old tried to meet your sister when she was, like, how would you feel about that? Would you care?
I don't know.
You don't know.
That's not a situation I've run into.
That it's not about being in the situation. It's about knowing how you would feel as a brother because I know how I would feel if that situation was in my foot.
Well, I guess it depends on the relationship you have with your family, because I would just be like, she knows what she's doing.
So you think you already talked about the mental development earlier of why you think there's like
obviously.
So you think that a 15-year-old is fully developed and knows everything that's going on?
But I also don't think you can talk a 15-year-old out of many things.
Do you think that you're the same mentally now as you were?
Definitely not.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even close. Like that's still a big developmental growth stage for your brain.
I get that.
You know, and I mean, you can flip your hand all you want, dude. Like, this is a serious matter. You're acting like you just don't give a fuck right now, right here. And this is way more serious than what you're acting like it is, because this involves a child, and you're just sitting here. Don't flip your wrist at me, bro. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Like, I'm trying to respect
what
you
else
right
do
now.
we have to talk
We
about?
have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's talk.
All right, let's talk about it. So, what other apps are you on Facebook or on your phone?
None. This is Grindr and Facebook.
Okay. What about your like Telegram and Zangy and shit?
I don't use any of those. I don't know what any of them are.
Okay. So when he would have got here, what was? You told him that you were just wearing sweatpants. You love a guy in sweatpants, not to dress fancy. You want him to dress probably pretty comfortable because of what was gonna happen here tonight. Oh, you just don't care, huh?
I'm just saying like that. I don't know. It's like a normal conversation.
Okay, a normal conversation that you have with a boy.
A normal conversation on Grindr.
Right, but this is a child, and he told you that he was right away. A conversation kept going, and plans were made to come here to kiss, cuddle, and rim.
We talked about it. Never happened.
Eat. You were gonna eat with the fish.
But it never happened.
Right, it was talked about.
It was talked about.
Okay.
Sir, so what you're saying right now, you said it never happened. That would be like someone attempting to go someone or is attempting to rob a bank. They attempted. It doesn't matter if it happened or not. You're trying to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, how long would you say this attraction for younger has been a thing for you?
Not very long.
Not very long? You just woke up one day in your 30s and said, I like...
Sure. Alright. Let's wrap this up. I would like you guys to go, please.
That's fine.
Thank you very much.
You know, but
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know when we leave here, this potentially could leave our hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone else here?
Yeah, I live with my brother.
Does your brother should know what you're doing.
Oh, he condones this. What's your name again?
Yep.
You've been exposed by Nikki, Sal, and Shafiq.
I'll do this again.
Alright. So here,
We got some information.
Yes, sir.
what's that?
I just said yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. You can, yeah, anything that you guys need, we'll get you.
Okay, so
Dating app called Grindr. Individual reached out to my decoy account, and right after that, we moved over to text messaging, and then from text messaging, I dropped my age of being 15 years old, and then he then proceeded to invite the decoy to come over for sexual relations. He gave his address and invited him over.
What he said it was via text.
Yeah.
What are the texts?
Yeah, so let me pop these up for you.
Any pictures or anything, or is it all just text?
It's just text, yeah.
We did one in Hollidaysburg earlier too.
Alright, so these are the start of the Grindr messages.